This is the outside of the Benimar Mileo 323. As we move along, we will firstly come to the gas locker. There is plenty of room in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and screws into the propane bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. Next we have both vents for the fridge freezer. As this is a fully winterized motorhome, it is supplied with winter covers for those vents. So if you are using the motorhome in cold climate, you can pop these on to make the fridge run more efficiently. Do make sure that they are removed in the warmer months, or otherwise the fridge will just overheat. To put these particular covers on, the vents themselves firstly need to be removed, and all we do is just slide the clips out of the way, remove, and then take one of the covers, pop it into place, and then pop the cover back on, starting at the bottom, hooking it underneath, and then popping the black clips back across to lock it into place, and then doing exactly the same again on the top one. Grey water drain just here, so anything that goes down the plug holes goes into the holding tank and then is drained off at this point here. This motorhome is fitted with rear corner steadies, and as you can see I've wound one down, and then you can find the other one on the other side. Cassette toilet just here. To remove the cassette, just lift up on the blue lever and then pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. This is also where it empties from. Just make sure that when you are pouring it away, to hold the button in just here to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. Access can be gained inside the cassette like so for additional cleaning. If any debris does wrap itself around the float mechanism, causing it to give you a false reading that it's full, it can be removed and cleaned just here. All of these cassettes are now on wheels with pull-up handles. Access into the rear of the motorhome. At the moment the bottom bunk bed has been folded up out of the way. Just drop it back down on both sides again, and then pop the mattress back down again to turn it into a bed. Underneath this section here you will find fire extinguisher, 2 warning triangles, mains lead, high-vis jacket, as we come round to the rear, we have the rear view camera just there, and again access to the rear of the motorhome again. Underneath this section just here is the jack and wheel brace kit. You'll also find a main socket and a 12-volt socket. And then underneath this section we have the spare wheel. External storage locker just here. And then we have fresh water tank fill point just here. You can see it can be locked. Just pop your hose pipe in to fill up the fresh water tank. External barbecue and shower points just here. To use the barbecue point, remove the dust cover. Take the barbecue hose and attach this end to the barbecue, and then this end here just plugs in and will lock into place, and it will then allow you to turn the gas on. To remove it, just push on the collar, push it up, and it will then release. With the external shower hose, as long as the water pump is turned on, once it's plugged in, it will then automatically go under pressure. And similar to the barbecue point, just push on the collar and it will then release itself. Mains hook up just here, and then the flue for the boiler just there. We don't need to do anything with these, there's no covers or anything that need to be removed, but just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. And then to drain the fresh water tank down, we do need to go underneath the motorhome, and you'll see this green screw cap just here. Just unscrew it to drain the tank down. Diesel fill just here. Ignition key unlocks the cap. Tyre pressures on the door pillar just here. Leisure battery just sits underneath the passenger seat, and then the vehicle battery sits underneath the floor of the cab, and bonnet release is just here.